Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. So I've seen a lot of people do this where they have their 5 favourite characters from each Fire Emblem continent in this tier list, and I really want to do it as well and I'm excited to go through it. Obviously I have a lot to say, but I won't go over everything too much because otherwise this video will be even longer than my normal 45-minute tier lists. One disclaimer is that I haven't played through the Jugdral games because I'm still waiting for the remake and I never got around to it in the first place. And yeah, if the remake doesn't happen, then I'll just play them. And I know Archanea pretty well, but I haven't finished Shadow Dragon completely and I haven't played New Mist of the Emblem, so I'm not super knowledgeable on the ins and outs of every supporting character. However, I've played loads of heroes and also I've seen supports in some playthroughs and gameplays, blah blah blah. So I know basically a lot about everyone, especially for Jugdral. I'll be going off Faye mainly, just to say that. And I thought it'd be better to use Facecam for these because I guess I'm quite animated when I'm talking anyway, and it's probably a bit boring just looking at a blank screen for a tier list with music, even if I am saying hopefully somewhat interesting stuff. But yeah, I'll start with Archanea. And unfortunately I have to do all the characters at once, so it's going to take a while to kind of go through each time, but I think I know the top 5 for each reasonably well. Starting off, easily, Minerva, put her in. I think she's such a badass. Her design is amazing. I love her in Warriors so much. She's so cool and her support's like my favourite all my days. And yeah, I just think she's awesome in Archanea as well. Up next, it's got to be Michaelis. I think he's super cool too. And again, I just like both of their designs, and I also really like that kind of, just his character in general. I think he's really badass, and I kind of like the villains sometimes as well. Even though he does some bad stuff, I think he's a bit of a awesome character. Next, easy Catria. I love her in Echoes, I love her in Shadow Dragon, and I love her in Heroes and just in general. I think she's the coolest sister and one of my favourite characters. Yeah, gotta love Catria. And then the next two are, I guess, a little bit harder. I'd probably go Hardin because I love like kind of all his backstory and whatnot, and you know how he freed people and everything, and how much everyone respects him, and he just seems like a great leader and a great dude, so I like Hardin a lot. Obviously I know what happens to the next game, and I think that's cool as well. Gives layers to his character. And I'll finish it off with Shida or Shida, however we still want to say it. I still want to call her Shida, even though I guess it's not right anymore. But I think her design's great, and her recruit conversations are often funny, and she was a beast when I played Shadow Dragon as well for me, so yeah. I'll put her in. I think she's pretty great. Now, Echoes is a big deal for me, as it might be my favourite Fire Emblem game, probably. Celica easy, maybe my favourite Fire Emblem character in any game. She's just Erica Limbeck, oh my days, the voice acting. What a performance, every single time, every dialogue, every line of dialogue. It's just sensational. How can you not love Celica? And she's just awesome on the battlefield, great unit, amazing design, everything. Yeah, I love Celica. Olm as well has got to go in. Now, I think a lot of people pass him off as like kind of a generic character sometimes, but if you listen to like his kind of rousing speeches and like also his emotional parts and just how he deals with everything, like how can you not love him? He's such a cool character, and he's got that awesome farm boy origin. It's a very like, it's cliche generic kind of farm boy is actually the king kind of story and goes on this big journey and everything, but it's done so well and he's so great. But when Olm is getting hyped up, you can't help but feel hyped up too. I love Olm. Olm's awesome. And yeah, he's just a beast on the battlefield too. All my days, gets that 30 defense, 40 attack, you know what I mean? Not actually, but basically. He's just a beast for me every time. Now the remaining characters have probably got to be, I won't put in Catria because, yeah, I'm not doubling up. And I think anyway it'd be Silk, because again, I've got to go off the voice acting. I forget the name of the voice actor, but she's got the most soothing, beautiful voice of any character. She's really cool. Her voice lines are awesome. She's really sweet as well. I like her design. I think she looks adorable. Yeah, Silk's amazing. And then it's got to be the power couple of May and Bowie, because they're just goated. Great supports. with each other. I love listening to those two together. May and Celica support is so adorable. I really want, my most wanted fail is duo May Bowie. Valentine's, please. We missed it already, but can we just get May and Bowie together, please? That would be amazing. And yeah, I just think that they're both so fun. They feel like Celica's actual true friends, and you get them from the start, and they can both be super strong, especially May, but Bowie can actually be surprisingly strong as well. And yeah, I love them both, loads. And now for Jugdral. Again, disclaimer, I haven't actually played them. First, I will definitely go for Ylisse because I love her in Heroes. The first moment I saw her on a banner, I was like, damn, she's awesome. Let me get one of those. And then when she one of her voice lines, she's like, shit! And she just sounds so cool. And just seeing the Vital Astra or whatever, or Weakness Astra for the first time, I was like, damn, awesome. And yeah, I just think she's a badass. I love her design and she's super cool. Who else do I like from Jugdral? Ishtar, if she's here. Oh, maybe she's in the extra. Okay, I think Ishtar's design's amazing. I'm kind of going off Heroes for this one, so sorry. But yeah, her design's amazing. I think her voice lines are great in Heroes, and she just seems super cool. And I'd have to say that for Big Reinhardt too, wherever he is. Probably down the bottom too. I'm not sure. Does he count as bonus only? Well, one thing I do know is that he's in the Heroes thing, which I found very funny earlier. He's just chilling there. Because magic is in fact everything. So I'll put Reinhardt's hero spot in there because he's easy to find. I think Reinhardt's awesome. Again, from what I know of Jugdral games, I like him a lot. And I'll probably, honestly, throw in... Who else? I'll put in the boy. I think Sigurd's pretty great from everything I've seen. He annoys me in Fade because of his busted ass legendary when it came out, and it was so annoying to deal with. But I do think he's a pretty cool guy, and again, I forget the name of the voice actor, but he does Clive, and I love the voice acting. It's brilliant. Sounds properly holy and like a leader, which I like a lot. And then who are we putting in last? Who's our fifth? Maybe Leaf. He's grown on me a lot. I'm not sure. Actually, we'll put Yllisse's mum in. Oh, it's super cool too. I'll put her in. Yeah, I think that's cool. Alright. So now I'm more knowledgeable on Elibe. Who would I put in? Oh yeah, Egwene's awesome. Amazing design. Oh, why did I just chuck her in randomly? Right, amazing design. And also, she's just such a cool character, and I love her just being like the desert guardian and everything in Nabada. And yeah, I liked her in the game and in Heroes. She's great. Oh yeah, of course. Oh damn, wait, I just went in straight with her. Maybe she's not in. Okay, well, Hector, obviously. It's the boy. I love Hector. He's so funny and just such a nice, cool dude. Lynn as well. Oh, days. My days. Wait, there's too many. Yeah, I mean, Lynn is Lynn. She's just badass and amazing. And I think her design is so good. I was getting a bit annoyed at the new Heroes Moose Spell ult, actually, because I was like, we're really relegating her to, you know, that kind of art style. You know, can we keep Lynn how she was? Oh damn. Can I fit everyone in? Do I want to put Roy in? No. That's sad. I like Eliwood more than Roy. Are there more characters I'd put in? Difficult. Thea was just a beast in my run. So I kind of like to use her. I really like Sue as well. Sue's cool. I like Lena as well. And Eliwood. A tricky situation. What I'll do is I'll actually, for performance and run, I gotta put in Fur because I made her a massive monster. She was so fast. She performed so well for me. Trained her up properly. Roy, you don't go in because you annoyed me because I couldn't promote you. And I don't want to be basic and have all three of the lords. in, but Eliwood is great. Yeah, I'll put Eliwood in. Fine. You know what? No. He is a beast. She was so good for me. In. Right, Magvel. Erica and Ephraim can both go in. Again, sorry, boring picks, but they're both great characters, and I like the designs, both of them, a lot. I think I know the others as well. Where's the boy? I will, yeah, they're both, yeah, I really like both their stories, and I think their supports are both good, and Erica's really sweet, and Ephraim's really cool. Marissa has the best design in all of Magvel, in my opinion. I think she looks so cool. I love her outfit and just her sprite and everything. Looks awesome. And I just have a thing for sword masters as well. I always love them, just all sword users. Badass. For the rest, I don't want to put in Seth just because he's the monster carry. Oh, Lara Shell's hilarious, actually. I can't help putting her in. She's so funny. Love her. Yeah, you can't dislike Lara Shell. She's just, like, she just brings the game's enjoyment just up a bit, just every time she's on. Ooh, Decel's so cool. I think Tanner's design's amazing, but, and again, oh, Loot's cool as well. I love Loot. Loot's hilarious. I think I would do Seth just because I like the knightly characters as well. And he's just him being such a beast makes me like him more. So sure. I'll put in Seth. Alright. Now for Tellius. So, oh, gone too far. First off, got to shout out my girl Neff. What a monster on my first playthrough. Oh my days. She was just critting everyone. Everyone was getting mashed up by her. She could solo maps. Her and Mia, honestly, just solo and everything. Monsters. Yeah, and also in Radiant Dawn. And she was a super beast for me in Path of Radiant. Radiant Dawn, she was good too. Yeah, I love Neff. Awesome. It's kind of hard for me to choose the rest, honestly. Neff, like, definitely jumps out to me. I think it'd be wrong for me. Difficult. Oh, actually, I love Mick. Gotta put in Micaiah. I love Mickey. She's so sweet. And I think her whole, like, Saviour of Den. I love that kind of idea for an arc. I know not that many people found Micaiah's story as interesting in Radiant Dawn, but I really love the idea of kind of playing as the nation you've just defeated and like are seen as the bad guys, but that, you know, it's shown as good people there. Micaiah's like trying to save them all and whatnot. I think that's really sweet, and I just think Micaiah's a really good character too. And Hera's voice acting always helps. I liked Astrid a lot in my first playthrough because she was a monster, but knowing that she has supports of Makalov and stuff. No, get this. Yeah, put Makalov in, he's in my list. Dickhead, he can just go away. Right, I hate that dude. Ruined Astrid. Right, anyway. Valencia, maybe. I think I would be wrong to not pick Ike because he is just a great protagonist. Again, I don't want to just pick all the protagonists in all of these, but Ike is just too good a character. I think also Lucia, she's pretty great. I do like her a lot at the start of Radiant Dawn. I liked her loads then. And her sacrifice kind of and everything. I just think she's really cool and I love her design. We've only got one left. Damn, it's hard picking 5, isn't it? Oh, Tiban's such a beast. I love him. Jill was always, I love Jill, but more her design. Maybe Mia, but I don't know. I feel like that's just because she was super strong for me. I kind of got to be going off their character too. I always cheered when Taban came on stream, but I love came on screen. But I love Valentia too. So tricky. I think I'll do. I'll go for Valencia. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm happy with that. I like Valencia a lot. Right, Ylisse. Ylisse, this is super easy for me. I think I'm all the easiest. Cynthia, boom, done. The Pegapony Princess. The best character in Awakening. Just the funnest character. Just has the most hilarious voice lines. Her support with Crom, who's her official father, obviously, is amazing. The C support. I love her supports with Lucina too. Again, I just think she fits perfectly into those. As in, that family works perfectly for her. And I just love her in combat. I love her quick quotes. I love the voice acting. I just love Cynthia. She's just super sweet. And so funny without like necessarily being a funny character. Obviously the falling over stuff, well, that's like not that funny. But just like, she's just like so over the top but so sweet and strong as well. So yeah, I love her. Maybe Cherche. I said this was going to be easy. Woolheart, he's probably my favourite villain in all Fire Emblem. He's so cool. I love him. He's just a monster, a badass, and he's trying to do the right thing. I love that about him. How he is also planning to defeat Grima, but like by his own, you know, means. Just because he knows he's so strong. He's like, I know I'm the one who can save the world and change the world and everything, so I'm going to do it my way, by conquest. And he's not necessarily doing a good thing in terms of doing it all by conquest, but he's Woolheart, he's the conqueror. He's just that he was destined to do it. And yeah, I think he's awesome. It's really enjoyable defeating him, as well as like just loving him as well. I just think, yeah, he's one of those villains that you love and hate, and it's just, yeah, so well done. Design-wise, Tiki and Cherche would definitely be in there. But I don't know if they'd make it into this. Lucy's got to. I think it'd be just wrong for me not to put Lucy in because it's Lucina. I mean, she is, in my opinion, one of the best characters in all of Fire Emblem. Obviously, you can disagree, it's my opinion, but just the idea of making this character who, you know, all the children are great ideas for Awakening because they all have a problem and like feel like, you know, there's something missing from them due to the fact that they are living in this war-torn world and they've had to survive without their parents in such difficult situations, but then they've all got a bit of lightness to them as well and friendship with each other, and it's just such a good idea. And the fact that she's come back, she is the one to make the decision to come back. She needs to come back in time and save the world and everything. It's just like, it's such a tragic but also great story. And she like knows she needs to make the hard decisions, like, you know, thinking about killing Robin and stuff. Like, she's got the resolve. She needs to do what is right, while also being such a sweetie and just a great character. So yeah, can't not love Lucy. The rest is those three easy. Now, Severa, rating her just off of Awakening, definitely not in the top 5. However, due to her in Fates, I love her as Selena way more than her as Severa. But it's how much I like the character overall, and I'm not going to pick Selena in my Fates top 5 because, again, I'm picking the original continent. So I'm going to put Severa in because I do really like her. Many, many layers, and I've seen so many fan supports of her, which I guess aren't real, so I shouldn't really count them, but I just really like her as a character now. I think like she's really well developed and is super interesting and such a sweetie when it comes down to it. So yeah, I like her a lot. Who else we throwing in? Ugh, so hard to... Oh, the Don. I kind of want the Don in. Oh, Basilio. It's between the Don, Basilio, Tiki, Cherche, I guess. Yeah. I'll go with... Oh, what a tricky call. I like Flavio a lot too. Oh, and Samia. I think I go Cherche. I don't want to just go off design, but I think she's really awesome too. So I'll put Archanea in. But her design is, oh my days, top notch. One of the best. So good. Alright, what are we on now? Fateslandia. What we saying, Fates guys? Okay, female Corrin, hate me for it if you want. You know, come at me, Corrin haters, but same things as I said for Celica. Voice acting every single time. It's so well delivered. And this is why my like for female Corrin is much more than my like for male Corrin, like in comparison to all the other genders protagonists. Like, I don't care about the other ones as much gender-wise, but the delivery of every single line for female Corrin is just so good. I should really put the voice actor's name, because again, I'm so bad with names, but I forgot them. But my days. In Heroes, in Fates, in Warriors, everything. Just so amazing. She is the best. I love it. Right. And also, Corrin's design is great, and her as a character, or they as a character, have grown on me over time, and I just like Corrin a lot. So yeah, that do be how it is. Xander, it's my boy. It's the boy. It's Xander, okay? Again, gets too much hate. I think he's such a badass. I love his voice acting in Fates. I'm not a big fan of most of his voice acting in Heroes. I feel like they made him sound a bit more jokey after. He's so serious, and when he joins you in Fates, it's like, damn, we got Xander on our side. It's like, Rioma's obviously a stronger character, but when Xander joins, it feels like it's like, damn, it's that guy. He has such an aura and presence to him every time. It's like he steals the kind of spotlight whenever he's there, because he's just so cool. And I love just characters who are very like knightly and righteous and whatnot. So yeah, I love Xander. He's awesome. I could speak about him for ages, but yeah, I love Xander. Right. Next, I would say it'd be wrong of me not to put in Ophelia, because she's just, maybe for similar reasons to Cynthia, but it's like she's so funny. Like, she makes me laugh so much, whilst also just being a beast on the battlefield, an absolute monster. She's super awesome, and she's like so herself. Again, similar thing with Cynthia. They're both just like completely themselves all the time and don't give a shit about what anyone else thinks. They just are them, and I love that. Cynthia's so over the top with all heroics, and Ophelia's just like, you know, it's Ophelia. I don't need to go into all the details of Luminary uppercut. But yeah, Ophelia, badass character, super funny and super awesome. The rest used to be Hana, and I've got 2+10s of her in Fate and Heroes, but I do think her kind of supports, a lot of them are kind of stale, and she's sometimes a bit rude. So it's hard, but I love her design, and I do think she's a real sweetie. But I think who I'd probably go with, it would be wrong for me not to put Azura, because one, I think she's a great character, and I love her design, and I think she is surprisingly well written. Obviously, there's issues with Fates. I don't want to go into a whole Fates conversation too much over the years. But I think Azura is great anyway, and she's so integral to the plot, and yeah, I just love Azura. She's awesome. So let's not hate on her, please. Thank you very much. And finally, damn, this is the hard. Oh, the fifth character is always the hardest, isn't it? Because I feel like I'm leaving so many out. Maybe Kagero. Maybe. Oh, Hinoka, actually. I think it's Hinoka. I like Baruka as well. Oh, Siegba, that's my boy. No, I think I gotta go with Hinoka. Yeah. Oh, Ryoma. It's gotta be Hinoka. Hinoka's awesome. I think she's one of the most underrated royals. Like, I feel like she's not talked about as much, because maybe she doesn't stand out like a lot of the other ones do. Like, I feel like every other royal stands out for like a reason, and she's kind of in the background. Like Sakura's like really sweet, and Takumi's got, you know, a lot of different character elements to him, and like there are memes and kind of reasons for people to like everyone else. But Hinoka's kind of in the background, I feel like, and that means for Nora and Birthright. But I just think she's got, again, a lot of very interesting layers, and the fact that she isn't kind of put in the forefront, but also is integral to the family dynamic, and people, I don't know, maybe why I like her is because she is underappreciated, but I also think the voice acting in Fates, bang, I love it so much. Not as big a fan of her replacement voice actor, which they got after Fates, for Warriors and Fae, but amazing voice acting. I really like her design too. It's very striking, but also kind of, how do you describe it? It's simplistic but striking at the same time. And yeah, I love Hinoka, she's cool. So that's done with Fates. Oh, this video isn't going to be too long, quite long though. Fodlan. Fodlan. Surprise, surprise, Lysithea, what? Oh, you must all be stunned to hear that. She's amazing. She's got such an interesting kind of character story. She's just badass on the battlefield. Amazing voice acting, fun support, even when she's being rude. And the strength of character she has to like wanna do everything she needs to do is just amazing, and I really appreciate that in her, and her design, especially post time skip, is phenomenal. And she's carried me in many Three Houses runs because she's a beast. Versus Dark Flyer or Valkyrie, can't deal with it. The rest, Petra, I love Petra. Oh my, I love Petra. She's just so fun. She's just, again, it's just that combo of being fun and like really sweet and awesome, but also just such a monster on the battlefield, both in terms of personality, and both of these two have that, both in terms of personality and combat. Like, they're so good. And I love Petra's quick quotes. That was like that again, I've used her in every single run of Three Houses I've done, because she's such a monster with her just massive crits all the time, and I love critting, and she's just so cool. How can you not love Petra? She's amazingly sweet, super funny support. Some people, her and Aloy's support are so funny, and she's just, her design's amazing. I love the way she talks. I think that the fact that she still hasn't mastered the language after post time skip is like, maybe she should have improved rather than that it just being the same, or sometimes even worse, which is just weird. But in any case, damn, I love Petra. She's so fun. Next, I'd say probably Dedue. He's just the most loyal, awesome. He's such a sweetheart. Oh my days. His supports warm my heart, all of them. And he's just so, like, people just don't trust him, you know, and I think they really do. They do a lot of the kind of racial stuff to do really nicely, in terms of kind of having characters who are ignorant learn more about them and realise how wrong they are, and I think that's a good lesson. And Dedue is just so cool. He's just got that, look at his design, look at this man, he's so awesome. Post time skip, 3 hopes, man, he just looks great all the time. How can you not love that dude, that Dedue? He's just multi-talented, and I love, again, he's got that very righteous, he'll do anything to protect Dimitri, and I love the knightly characters. That's my G. Everyone needs a Dedue. That's all I'm saying. Teach me cooking, protect me, always be honest. He's just a boy. Again, I often try and stop this because, I hate Edelgard, all these people, everyone, but I can't be helped. I think Edelgard is just a phenomenal character. I love her design. I love her voice acting. Tara Platt, so good. Just she makes Edelgard feel so like driven and powerful whenever she says anything. I mean, all the voice acting in Fire Emblem, really, so much of it is good, but it's just like, you can't stop me. Just the way she just says everything, and even just her like attack quotes, and she's just like, what does she say? She's like, "Ka!" and just like, "Yeah!" and just like everything like that. She's just, it's so on point all the time. So yeah, and I picked her first because I saw her and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm choosing her house. And I just think she's great. And the fact that she does divide opinions so much is a good thing to me, because that is like the sign of an interesting character. There's so many different parts of her, and there's so many different ways to interpret her, and it's so easy to disagree or agree with her that it's like, it just drives kind of discussion, which was good at the start, but obviously it got too much. Anyway, I'll stop diverging. I think she's a fantastic character. I love her design. I love her in combat. Blah blah blah. And I love like evil. I love like Emperor characters as well, whether they be good or bad. I like that. Woolheart's similar to her in a way. I think I like a lot of the similar things between them. They're just like beastly emperors who are like, nothing will stop me. I like that. 5th slot. Let me tell you the contestants for this. Shamir, Hilda, Happy, Leone and Rodrigue, who isn't here without the bonus list, but I don't think I'd pick Rodrigue. Is such a boy though. I love Rodrigue. He's my most wanted Heroes edition, honestly, for like a character who isn't in yet. Apart from obviously like Yunaka, but you know. I think Happy, Hilda, Happy, Shamir. Shamir used to always be in my top 5 for 3 houses, but I feel like I just haven't got that, like, I'm not as hyped about her as I used to be. It's Happy or Hilda. Leonie's almost there as well. Dimitri and Claude as well. It's like, I feel bad for leaving both out. I love Dimitri and Claude. Both so good. I think Happy's correct. Again, it's just voice acting that wins me over. Every line she delivers is amazing. I love how Happy talks. Again, it's like the difference in battle and non in battle. She's just like, yeah, again, she's funny and like jokey and really interesting. She's just a very unique character. And again, she's like really sweet while also being very, what's the word? Kind of aloof, I guess, sometimes. But in any case, I love Happy, and I think she's awesome in combat and outside of it. So yeah, love her, and I love her voice lines. Her quick quotes are so good. Better you than me. Just the way, again, it's the way it's delivered. You should run. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right, I won't go into too much detail on this, but yeah, Yunaka. It's Yunaka. I've talked about it enough in other videos, throughout in my tier list, but yeah. I love her design so much, and I love her, again, shift between personality and whatnot. I think it's done super well. She's super funny, and obviously the biggest badass there is. Lapis, again, I'd say number 1, surprised me how much I like them. Such a good character, amazingly voice acted. Better voice actor than Yunaka in my opinion. Sensational. More than any other character in Fire Emblem, sounds like a real person every time she says something. Like, I can just see Lapis, like, as a person. She's just... And she's, again, such a sweetheart, but also awesome and badass, so yeah. I feel like I'm saying the same things, but this is what I like about characters, so yeah. So, like, I'm struggling now, even though I did a tier list recently. Diamant, he's the boy. It's just every time he says something, I'm like, "You the man, Diamant. You are the man. Do you know what you're saying?" Every time, I agree with everything he says. He's like, yes, he's just on point. He knows what he's doing. He's so cool. His design, boom. How can you not love it? It's Diamant. Amazing. Getting lost. I can't believe I don't know who's in it. Do I need to refer back to my bloody list? I guess it's hard when you're picking 5. Is this really all the characters? I feel like I'm missing some. Maybe I'm not. Oh yeah, Tamara. Tamara's so fun. Tamara is great. I think, again, a lot of different attributes to her. She's so funny. I love her singing and everything. It's hilarious. She's got great voice lines, great design. Same as always, Tamara in. And then, who should you round it off with? Citrine, I think. Citrine. Again, she had way more character depth than I thought she would have. I love how kind and thoughtful she is, but also being like vicious at times. Again, shout out Unaka Citrine support. I believe that Merrin could become one of my favourites. Once I see all our supports, I don't know. I think I'm correct picking Citrine. I think this is what I had in my original list in the top here. So yeah, I'll put Citrine in. Amazing. The best design in her and Diamant again. Amazing designs. Look how cool she looks. And when I've been making these emblem videos at the moment where it's got everyone engaged, every time I see her engaged with another character, I'm like, damn, she looks so cool engaged with them every time. It's just Citrine. Alright, and finally, what you might have thinking, Zenith? What the hell, what's Zenith? It is the Heroes Originals, which was again funny that Reinhardt was in there. Bang, Legion, how can you not love her? Amazing design, amazing character, great story, a bit tragic, but she's just, yeah, she's awesome, so cool. I love Legion. I'm trying to plus 10 her duo with Fjorm at the moment. Who else would I throw in? Difficult. I can't say I'm super attached to loads of them. I like Regan a lot. Her design's great and she's really fun. I'll throw Regan in. I'm definitely going to do Askr. Actually, am I? He's just so funny. Damn, this is kind of tricky for me. I don't really know, like... None of these lot, I don't think. Maybe Ash. Oh, Veronica, actually. I think Veronica's a great character. Interesting character. Throw Veronica in. And then I'll do Thrasir and Lith. Ooh, Fafnir is so interesting as well. I like Fafnir's character. It's super cool, the idea of him. I like Outtro too, so he's funny. Damn, why is this the hardest one? I'll go... I think I'll actually go Outtro because I use her loads. And then I'll finish off with... And I like her voice lines a lot, she's super funny. And the T-pose when she uses her... when she attacks and kills someone or whatever, jokes. Or is it when she uses her... I think it's when she uses her special. She does the big T-pose on the gun. Rides around on her gun like it's a broom. It's genius. Fafnir, Thrasir, Lith. I love Note's design, but as a character, no. I like Plume as well, but again, her character isn't like my most favourite thing ever. Let's just finish this. I think I like Letizia as well. Oh wait, Emir, her design's so cool. Okay, no, I love her just for her art. Just for her art. Just for her art. Oh my days, the art for Emir. Oh my days. Look at that full art. I beg you, go look at it. Maybe I'll throw it up on screen if I have time. Oh my days, it's so cool. Alright, awesome. That's all of them. I don't think I'll make any changes because I don't want to make the video longer. I'll leave a link to this in the description. You have to make your own, what do you call it, sections, tiers. But all the characters on this, it's just FE tier list maker. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'd love to hear what you thought of my probably awful opinions. I've noticed there's too many chicks, but these are just my favourite characters. It's just true. I'm pretty happy with this. Maybe some of the earlier ones, maybe not, I don't know. But cool. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.